Imagine your worst day. You wake up and something or someone or some group of people is trying to kill you. How do you get away? How do you survive? It seems like when you're facing off against the worst of the worst, everyone loses their common sense, and this is why characters die. Don't stop in small towns or you gon' die. If you trip and fall, get back up or you gon' die. Hey, if you get in the car, check the back seat or you gon' die. There are simple rules to surviving a horror movie, and when faced against the worst of the worst monsters that you've ever seen, I'm gonna give you a list in case you ever find yourself transported into a movie. Shut up, it happens. There are a lot of simple, easy ways to beat these horror movie villains, but our characters don't. And I watch these movies and I'm like, why? Why can't you just, all you gotta do is go hide in the corner and pop out and stab him in the head. It's mad easy. But for the villains that aren't as easy, I want to give you guys solutions in case you ever find yourself trapped with these horrible, horrible monsters. What's going on, guys? My name's Cliff, and this is Unpack That Bowl. Unpack That Bowl, the show where we take a deep dive into pop culture. On this episode of Unpack That Bowl, we're going to take a deep dive into how to survive against some of the worst horror villains in movies. That was a mouthful. So I have built for you guys a list of some of the cream of the crop horror movie villains and how we're going to beat them. Are you ready? Take notes. First, we tackle the Xenomorph. Now, the Xenomorph is from the Alien series. We know this big, ugly, black-looking creature. And I'm not talking about Lamar Odom. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and get controversial here. The Xenomorph is probably the easiest to kill. It's very straightforward. Shoot it. Shoot it with heavy armor. Just shoot that bitch. You gotta shoot that bitch in the face. To fight the Xenomorph, you do need a little bit of military experience or like at least 100 hours logged on Call of Duty. So let's say the Xenomorph invades your small town. Well, get your small militia together, gather all your food, supplies, weapons, armor-piercing bullets, incendiary rounds, flashbangs, get grenades, flamethrowers, literally any armor-piercing thing you can find. Then you are going to light a giant bonfire and draw the Xenomorph to that fire. And then you fire on it. You shoot it in the face. Shoot it in the face. Kill it. It's the easiest on the list if you have access to all that other stuff. Now it's Buddy, the Predator from the Predator movies. He is a little harder. He's not just some alien that's powerful. He is a hunter. So he will hunt you and find you. If you're out in the woods with your buddies camping, you come across one of his traps, arguably it is too late. You're done. You're out of here, my boy. Again, just like the Xenomorph, the Predator is like a weird human baby type situation. So you can essentially kill it. It bleeds, don't it?
Do you bleed? You will.
So get your high-grade military weapons, get your incendiary rounds, armor-piercing rounds. Hey, they got rocket propellers on your shoulder. Get some of those. You're going to want to lure it out by setting a trap for it because obviously you're not going to find it and you're not going to be able to fight him one-on-one, so you have to ambush him. Unlike the Xenomorph where you can just you can't do that with the Predator. The Predator is also a hunter. It's going to see you coming before you see it. So you have to get one step ahead of the Predator. Once you do that, it's cake. Worst case scenario for the Xenomorph and the Predator, you just nuke the whole town. Nuke it. They can't survive nukes. They're not cockroaches. Nuke them. Now the next guy, Freddy Krueger, is going to be hard because we all enjoy our sleep, right? And this guy attacks you while you're asleep, so it's kind of easy where the goal is don't fall asleep. Now I know that sounds hard, you can take no-dos all you want, but eventually your body gonna call it quits, and you gonna pass out. This is why you need to start strengthening your mind and learn how to lucid dream. Lucid dream is the act of controlling your dreams, which does take some time to train yourself to do, but if you're already mentally strong, it shouldn't be that hard of a leap to lucid dream. So once you're able to lucid dream, you go to sleep, find that nigga Freddy Krueger, except now you're lucid dreaming, so you can give yourself any weapon you want. This nigga don't like fire, so preferably something like a flamethrower or maybe an entire suit of armor that's on fire. But either way, we gonna get that nigga, and he gonna die. Now since we're doing buddies, I'm gonna go ahead and do Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. You don't have a lot of options with Jason. You can't stab him, you can't beat him, you can't shoot him, you can't set him on fire. I don't have a lot of options for Jason. He's basically invincible to everything that's not water. So assuming you're by a lake, because this nigga like to chill by lakes, you just gotta lure him into the lake. Again, set a trap for him. But hey, Mr. Jason guy, I'm over here, and jump in the water. That nigga either not gonna follow you, or he will jump in the water. In that case, make sure you have a boat all the way over here. And then just keep outboating him, I guess. If you don't like that option, you can always trap him in a cage underwater. Somehow get him in a cage that's tethered to a pulley system underwater and have that pull him underwater. And then he's trapped for however long. You need to just get out of there and live your life until he finds you. Now, one that everyone thinks is easy is Chucky, right? It's just a doll. What the fuck's a doll gonna do to me? But when you think about it, the Tickle Me Elmo down there that's about to stab you, he can really do things that you can't. Like, he can be in the shadows and spaces that you can't even get into. So how you gonna chase him when the nigga already in the vents? Now, I went back and checked that little voodoo ritual book he has, and it says you can shoot him in the heart. So you can't burn him, you can't crush him up, because he'll just be remade. Magic will put him back together. You gotta shoot this nigga in the heart, because he do bleed. And if that doesn't work, right? Because say your brother has been revealed to by Chucky, or your nephew, you know, your little dude. You have to use that little dude as bait. Tie him up, let Chucky find him. Chucky gonna start doing the voodoo ritual. Right as he's doing that, take a little sniper, pow. Don't even need to be like anything high powered. Go to Walmart and buy a sniper gun, and then shoot Chucky with it. Maybe do they sell sniper guns at Walmart? Throw a bag over his head. Unload into the bag with the bullets, because now you got a handgun too. And then melt the bag and Chucky down, take all of that out, put it in a box, and bury it at least 20 feet down. Bury it. I don't think he'll be remade after that, but yeah, we'll see. Next we have Pennywise.
Kiss me, fat boy. Kiss me as if it were the last time.
This dude likes to haunt little kids because his biggest power is fear. And nobody be more scared than kids, right? So here's what you gotta do with Pennywise. All you really gotta do is team up. See, he gets stronger from people being afraid of him, but the less people are afraid of him, the weaker he gets. So all you gotta do is find 8 other dudes that are being, or girls that are being haunted by Pennywise. Y'all team up and you jump him. Jump Pennywise, and when you're jumping him, make sure you reach in, take his heart out, and destroy him until he comes back. It also seems like the town of Derry is directly linked to Pennywise. So again, nuke it. Nuke Derry. I don't even know where it is, so go tell the government, let them know there's an evil ass clown. I'ma stay here. Y'all can observe me in prison as this nigga haunt me. They gonna think you killed yourself. Did Pennywise kill Jeffrey Epstein? And when trying to think of the villain that would be the hardest to beat, I found Samara from The Ring. Now trust me when I tell you, I tried to think of so many ways to beat this little girl. I was like, alright, you could take the TV and then hold it over the window, so when she come out, she just come out the side of the house and then she fall. And then she gonna come up the stairs and be mad and then kill you harder. Basically how Samara works, you've seen the movie The Ring. Watch the tape, die in 7 days. Samara wants you to show other people the tape so you don't die. And there's no ritual to beat Samara. There's no kryptonite. Wow, you gonna die in 7 days. And then I really thought about it. You have 7 days to prepare. Samara kills you by first messing with you for those first 6 days and just showing you awful things, and you're just afraid the entire time. And then that last day she fills your mind with so many things that you just die. Your mind cannot handle it. So here's what you do. You got 7 days. Let's prepare. First, we are going to sell everything we own, and that's crucial because we're hitting every amusement park we possibly can, riding every ride a mandatory 2 times. Then we're going cliff and bungee jumping, and then we're going swimming with sharks, and then we're skydiving. We're doing everything that you hate, cross it off the list. And then we're getting 80 tattoos, and we're getting piercings everywhere, including your genitalia. Then you're gonna go home, or to a motel, or whatever you have money for left. And then you're going to watch every horror movie ever known. Gross out movies, just thrillers, everything. And we're not done there. Now you have to fill your mind with horrible, grotesque imagery. Just things that you can never ever unsee. Everything. You, by the end of this week, will have seen every single disgusting thing on the internet. And that's a good thing. Finally, you're going to have to achieve inner peace. You gotta meditate, get in touch with your inner self, find a monk, find a temple. You gotta get inner peace and inner calm. You have to learn to be calm and one with yourself to face Samara. Samara turns up on day 7. And at this point, I don't know, man. You just gotta hope she like, oh, okay, this nigga already fucked up. Let me just go over here. Or just, beg for your life. Please, God, don't kill me. Samara, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried. There is another option, though. If you don't want to have your mind mentally scarred and rather be dead anyway, you could always prove to Samara that you're worthy of living by expanding her goal. You make this Ring video go viral. Put it on TikTok, put it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, make copies of it, hand out digital DVDs at the airport, train station, bus stations. Eventually it'll go viral enough it'll be on the news. Hack billboards that are electronic and put it on there. There are so many options. Rent out movie theaters, have people come in there. Samara, by this point, she gonna be fucking with you. And she might decide to kill you last, so that's something. Yeah, honestly, if you dumb enough to watch a movie that a dude tell you it's gonna kill you in 7 days, you probably deserve to die. That's how I feel. But maybe you feel differently. Guys, we have some other great content on this channel. Please check it out. And it only works from viewers like you. Thanks for watching, guys. My name's Cliff, and this has been Unpack That Bull. I never really hit the bull on here anymore.